We are happy to announce that we will be partnering up with Billy Comics for the release of the new Top 10 series. I am very excited for this partnership as it will help us produce and release the Top 10 much faster than before. If you don't know about Billy Comics, it is a great community for webcomics and short stories with amazing creators from all over the world sharing comics and stories on the website, or you can download their official apps on ISO and Google Play Store. So do check out their site. The link will be in the description below, or I will pin the comment section. So do give it a visit, and of course, they're gonna have some awesome manhwas there to read. Duh! And without wasting any time, let's begin with the video. Number 10. Sword Master of Warcraft, Invasion of the Outer World. Not the best, but I like it. Liu Feng, a youngster who is an internet addict, had accidentally traveled through dimension into a world of swords and magic. He was unable to use his magic and held a grudge where many ridiculed him as a sword and magic wreck. At first, he thought that he could be at a peak of his life when he awakened his skills of a sword master. In this game with his extraordinary gaming skills, however, the natives taught him a lesson until he even doubted himself in this crisis-ridden continent. Can he really survive and become a bettermost of himself who controls his own destiny? Give it a try. Number 9. Hidden Road of the Netherworld. Oh boy, here comes another one. This manhwa is really in the depth of the hidden gem section. After an explosive increase in world population and the depletion of world resources, the opposite of Thanos from Marvel Comics, the lifespan of all humans is now limited to 75 years. When Zhang Shi, a high school student known as the most evil existence in his school, tries to help his grandfather avoid the mandatory death, he discovers something by accident. The purpose of the mandatory death law is to cover up a secret that mankind cannot bear to know. From then on, all kinds of things and people that he has ever heard of keep getting drawn into his life. The truth of the world is gradually revealing itself to him. Number 8. Throne of the Dragon King. A transfiguration out of the blue, and he had reincarnated as the eldest crown prince of the Eastern Dragon Palace, Aofan. He had to inherit the Eastern Dragon Palace and become the next Eastern Dragon King. At the time of the crisis, Aofan discovered the existence of the system and activated it, which brings him lots of items and points. Deities killing one another, fighting anyone I meet on the way. I'll defeat anyone who refuses to comply with me. He swore to lead the Dragon Clan to rise again, and contend for the hegemony among the divine investitures. Number 7. Lord of Catastrophe. It's pretty damn good. It's a pretty good manhwa. It's very well drawn, it's unique, and it's fun to read. And known in his high school as Calamity, the Lord of Catastrophe, Lin Shangchen, is a high school kid who's been bogged down by bad luck for most of his life. Because he is known to attract bad luck to those who get close to him, he is ostracized by his classmates, which leads to him mastering the incredible ability of reflection, which helps him evade all forms of danger. In a situation, both thanks to fate and sheer coincidence, Lin Xiongchen finds himself possessed by a demonic lute one day. However, the curse of bad luck is simply too overwhelming, even for the demon. In order to survive, the demonic lute has no choice but to teach Xiongchen ways to turn the wheel of fate around to his benefit. Number 6. Postapocalyptic Dispatch Company. To say the truth, this manga is so badass: a failed entrepreneurship, a 10 million debt, a betrayal, a girlfriend that ran away. He even landed in a pile of trash, rubbish, or garbage when he tried to jump off a building. The unlucky Xiao Shongmeng woke up to find himself surrounded by zombies everywhere. The system activates upon the moment of death, became a post-apocalyptic entrepreneur. The post-apocalyptic dispatch company that hires cute zombie secretaries and mutant beast employees to serve you. Give it a shot, it's really worth it. Number 5. The special agent with negative EQ reincarnated as a student and became popular with the ladies. Oh god, this manhwa name is so long to remember, but this one is a great read. When Special Agent Wang Gucheng was taking revenge for his best friend's wife and daughter, he was killed by a mysterious power. However, he somehow reincarnated 1 year in the past and became his best friend's dead daughter's fellow student. With his negative EQ, how will he survive at school and protect his best friend's wife and daughter? You might like this one as well. Number 4. Target 100 million points, the ultimate game to start a second life. After his friend's tragic death, Shi Yu plunged himself into the world of games. One day, a mobile game called The Ultimate Game appeared on his phone. When he learned that the game can grant any wish and even revive the dead, he decided to set 100 million points as his goal. The Otaku's second life begins. So if you want manhwas with hidden powers, then this one is for you. It's a great read with a great story and of course a nice art style. Number 3. The Tales of the Demons and Gods. It's a Chinese copy of Naruto. Good thing is that the main character is OP, so if you only care about the OP characters, you found your manhwa. The story is great, and it's about a boy who used to be the strongest man, but when the city got invaded, slowly his friends started to die to the monsters. And later on, he also died, but went back in time for some reason to when he was like 13, and had all of his knowledge, yet he was the weakest person. Overall, this is a great story. I would totally recommend it to everyone. A warp in space-time occurred because of the space-time demon spirit book. And Nia Li, who should have died in an ambush by god-rank demon beasts, awoke to find himself sitting in a classroom. He had returned to his 13-year-old self. Everything had been reset. How will he protect his true love now? Give it a try. Number 2. The Blade of Evolution walking alone in the dungeon. A solo leveling like manhwa worth reading if you have hard times finding something good to read. A man awakened his healing ability, but his ability is trash. During a mission in an underground dungeon with his team, all the members of his team except him were killed. This was due to the angry last priest who was released because of them. In this dungeon, he got a sword and upgraded his powers with that sword. What would that man do alone against everything? So far so good, but only the art is something that I don't really like that much. I mean, and not my style, but the story is good. It's good. I like it. It's pretty good. Got a great pacing there. Number 1. The Servant is the Demon King? This was an amazing manhwa. The story is just amazing and the art style is beautiful. If you want some manhwas with the evil MC, then I will suggest this one for sure. I really love the idea of this manhwa. It's about a hella strong demonic practitioner who is reincarnated and is hella OP. The MC is merciless to his enemies and kind to his allies, yet never fully trusting. The art is amazing and absolutely addicting of a read. As a Demon King, Yifan Zhu uses his knowledge and power collected over millennia to defeat all foes until the day he is betrayed. With his last breath, the Demon King manages to reincarnate, but into the body of a puny young servant. To Yifan's dismay, the servant has a spirit bond with his mistress, Lady Lu. Yifan, now known as Fan, finds himself inexplicably drawn to Lady Lu and links his fate to her family. With Lady Lu at his side, will he regain his place as a Demon King? Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Make a comment below which one you've seen. Do share your experience. Don't forget to like the video, do press the bell icon to get notified about the latest videos and news trends. Till then, take care and stay safe.